Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86. Here you will find everything from your favorite characters from anime, series or movies, such as figures, statues, trading cards, and other limited special edition items. I will show you everything that is included. For example, we will discuss the design of the box, how it's packaged, the design of the figure, the articulation points, the accessories that are included, and we will see our favorite characters in special scenes. And you never know, you might see other characters make special guest appearances, so you can decide whether it's worth getting or not. Subscribe and join me on new weekly adventures. Now let's start the show. Let's go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86 and today we have the Demogorgon popcorn bucket from Stranger Things in collaboration with Netflix and Target. So this popcorn bucket was released to Target exclusive only in celebration of the upcoming season 5 of Stranger Things, brought to you by Netflix. In this one, if you go to your local Target, you're gonna see that they have a special Stranger Things setup to help celebrate the premiere of the new season of Stranger Things. And this is the Demogorgon as a popcorn bucket. As far as packaging, you will find it in the store exactly how you see it here, wrapped up in plastic. So here's the instructions in case you missed it. So in order to open the mouth, you gotta rotate it and then you can fill it in with popcorn. The other thing is on the bottom of the box, it gives you a nice little background of the Demogorgon along with some other stuff that you can check out. So here you kind of have the full background of what Stranger Things really is about. Here's the 360 of the popcorn bucket with the mouth closed. So this is the back side. Hopefully you can keep up. The image is a little bit hard to see, but the base of the bucket is basically a crunched up Demogorgon. So starting from the back, this is coming up to the front. So if your eyes can really capture the arms and the legs, you can kind of make out how the body split. So here's the front of the body of the Demogorgon. Some of the materials used in this popcorn bucket is the bucket itself is made out of aluminum, which is the same material that we've seen on the other popcorn buckets that have came out in relationship to the movie releases. The rim is made out of plastic along with the mouth. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. A while ago, I did a review of the Demogorgon by 3-0. In case you missed it, I suggest you go check it out because to me, up to date, that is still one of the best depictions of the Demogorgon and an articulating figure. I know they have some statues and all that, but if you're looking for a figure that is really representative of the Demogorgon, that is the one I suggest for you to get. I know they've done some other different variants by other different makers, but to me that one is the best one. So this kind of reminds me of the popcorn buckets that I started collecting from the theaters when certain movies get special release. Now they come in with either special popcorn bucket or a special soda cup that is basically a collector's item at this point. And I know some people, especially the scalpers, are now starting to wrap their heads around this one, where they're trying to grab as many as they can to basically sell them online for higher prices than they're really worth, honestly. Some of the things that we've seen, especially from the theater versions of these popcorn buckets, is that the quality is not the best. It's just very done minimal, just to give you that gimmicky feeling. So hopefully on this one we can see an improvement on the quality, especially since this didn't go directly to a particular theater. Follow me on IG at Titan del 86. So now let's go ahead and check it out. Wow, look at that. It's a little stubborn, but you can get it to open. And as you can see, it is really amazing. Honestly, this is one of the better popcorn buckets as far as quality goes and execution goes. I really like what they did here. All the Demogorgon portions of the mouth are made out of plastic. The other thing you can see, if you look down deep down into the bucket, you can see the imprints of the Demogorgon from the outside design. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. The other thing that I like is that they did a lot of nice details on the teeth. If you look closely, you can see that each individual teeth has special little details just to simulate what teeth really look like. So they're not just generic Hershey kisses that look melted, for lack of better comparisons there. So I really like all the details that they put here. And it looks way better than the buckets that we normally get from the movie theater. If you remember my video from Thunderbolts, which became known as the New Avengers. And that one I did get the popcorn bucket that became depicting Red Guardian's limousine service. So in that one it was a very nice popcorn bucket, but comparing it to this one, it fails in comparison as far as the details go. And that is something that just shows you the differences between this particular popcorn bucket versus the ones that is being offered by the theaters as far as the quality goes, and also the execution. If you haven't seen that particular video, I suggest you go check it out. Follow me on IG at Titan86. One thing to note that I don't like about how they executed the popcorn bucket is the mechanism to open the mouth and to close it. It seems like it's got a two-step function where it smoothly goes to like the half point to where the bucket opens halfway, and then once you apply the second force to get to the full open position, it kind of feels like a tug, which swings everything wide open, which is fine when opening the bucket, but it comes with a negative impact when closing it. When you close it, it follows the same two-step, so on the last section to get full closure, it basically ends up slapping all the mouthpieces together in the center. So here's the first step. First step. Second step. Hopefully you heard it. Finally, to close it. First step. Final step. Here's a close-up so you can see all the features that they incorporated into this popcorn bucket in celebration of Stranger Things premiering later this month. Here you can see the nice details that they put for each one of the individual teeth. On the inside of the bucket, you can see the stamping of the Demogorgon design. Overall, the bucket seems to be very well done. I don't see too many quality marks on it compared to the ones that we get from the theater. Hopefully the season ends well. I know it's been years since the last season came out, and honestly I think they waited too long for it, and I really hope, and I know they're doing it as a joke, where they didn't change their hairstyle. So now, based on some of the stuff that I've seen, those characters that look really silly with the same hairstyle that they had when the series first started. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts on that. But other than that, I really like what they did with this popcorn bucket. So if you're a big Strangers fan, I suggest you go get it. And if you haven't checked out my review of the Demogorgon by 30, I suggest you go check it out, because that figure is amazing and this popcorn bucket is really good to complement it in the collection. This is all I have for you today. If you like what you have seen, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and I'll see you next week with a brand new one. Thank you and bye.